many talents, aren't you?
Best I can do this hour of the day. What about you?
Why, what were you hoping?
Well, I was hoping if you're passing a supermarket with a shopping bag in your hand, you can stock up on the old emergency rations.
I was going to sign on at the job centre today.
Well, what's the rush? I'm no evil Sir Jasper who's going to throw you out in the snow if you're not paying your whack, am I?
I know, that's silly.
Well, I can keep us ticking over for a while. In the meantime, relax. Enjoy yourself.
I get bored stupid sat round here all day.
What, with your feet up and a nice record on the hi-fi?
What? Jack Jones, Frank Sinatra?
Right, well, listen. Look, here's a tenner. Get us something a bit more hip.
Hip?
Well, whatever you call it these days.
I don't want your money, Mike. I'm not skint yet, and I don't want to be. That's why I want to get a job. It'd be a mistake for me to just relax and live off you. Your feelings could easily change, and if you did think better of it and I was relying on you financially, well, it'd just be an added aggravation, wouldn't it?
I don't think you realise how serious I am about you and me, Sus.
I do, and I feel the same. It's just that I want to be independent, you know.
Yeah, of course I do. So do I.
So I'm going to sign on at the job centre.
Right, we'll leave the shopping to me. I just remembered a bit of unfinished business I got in the high street, so in the meantime... See you later.
Can't wait.
Get out of it, go on. Are you only just setting off, Curly?
Yeah, and the Bickerstaff gang's depleted with sickness, so I said I'd do an hour with them.
Extra bins, Curly, for what?
For time and a half.
But you've got to set your sights higher, mate. I mean, you've got to develop an executive outlook on life. You and your cheese-butty mentality, you're holding us back.
You're just jealous because I could hold down 2 jobs.
No, I'm worried that you're putting too few eggs into too many blinking bin liners.
I'm pulling me weight.
Aye, 8 stone 3, wet through. I mean, I thought that the idea of starting cheap and cheerful was so that you could kick the bins into touch.
But I'm not like you, Terry. I'm a slow developer. I can't be caterpillar one day, butterfly the next. I've got to change gradual, bit by bit.
But what about us, eh? What about going for the jackpot? I mean, to get on in life, you've got to go for it. I mean, look at him. Oi, you two get a move on.
Pervert.
I mean, he doesn't stand around procrastinating, him.
He certainly doesn't, the snake.
He takes a plunge. Both feet in at the deep end.
Moral cripple.
Hey, I mean, he's got a jag, fancy flat, young bird. That's who you want to be modelling yourself on.
Him? I hate him with every ounce of my whole being. He's ruined my life.
You're not still going on about that, are you?
He's the personification of everything that's wrong with this country.
Morning, lad. All right, Mr. Baldwin.
Get lost, you lousy, leching creep.
So, you've not got that place done up and what, you've been moving out then, Alf?
What's this?
Well,
Yeah, Audrey was making us all jealous last night, talking about you and her in that house at Bolton Road.
Yeah, well, you know what Audrey is, don't you?
yes, I do.
No, what is she?
She's a right blabbermouth, isn't she?
Well, is it not true, then?
Well, let's just put it this way. While she was over there shooting her mouth off in the Rovers, I was upstairs having a brainwave, and, well, I've got my own ideas about it. Oh, we're having a curry, are we?
Yeah, Betty's having a go at dinner time, just to see how it'll go down.
Yeah, well, save me $1, wouldn't you? Very warming this weather, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, I don't think I've ever had a curry sober. I think of it more as an internal sauna after I've had a skinful.
Ooh, bestial oblivion, that's you, isn't it?
Flattery will get you everywhere, Glow. There you go, Alf. Eggs, bacon, bangers, tomatoes and oven chips. The executive brekker.
Watching your figure, are you?
Too busy watching yours, darling.
3:30 to you.
Hey, hang on a minute, Glow. Let's walk you down the street. Come on, Alf.
What, and you with your executive brekker? I don't think I'm up to it.
So, you don't fancy Bolton Road then, Alf?
No, the houses are too big, love. You could park a blooming bus in the hallway, you know. And as for the garden, I had a window box once. I couldn't keep abreast of that. Anyway, I don't much fancy hobnobbing with the hoi polloi.
Well, what's Audrey going to say?
Oh, I don't know. But, you know, she needs a lot of room, does that lass? She's like a caged panther upstairs, pacing to and fro. And all of the belongings that keep sprouting up. I mean, there's a makeup case here, and there's an address book and envelopes there, breakfast things, then a washing hanging over the blooming arm of the chair. And all the stuff that's in transit from one handbag to another, one pocket to another, one purse
So
to...
she does need space then?
I'll say she does. A furnished aerodrome would suit Audrey.
What are you going to do then? Are you moving or not?
Yeah, we will be doing eventually, like, but I've got my eyes on something a tidge more modest.
Aren't you going to finish up with a very disappointed little wifey on your hands?
No, I don't think so. No, she'll see the sense.
Famous last words, Al.
I wouldn't dream of manipulating the situation, yeah, but Alfred, he needs guidance.
He's got to be made to realise that that house in Bolton Road's ideal. It's perfect. It's heaven on earth, actually.
40,000 quid, ma'am. It's an awful lot of pound notes.
Oh, come on, what price paradise?
Yeah, but I mean, he's not got any money left. I mean, he's already spent God knows how much converting that shop of his.
That 1 month's back. Anyway, he can get a loan easy as falling off a log, because our banks are bending over backwards to give men like us all the help they need.
Just want to make sure you're not using too much force.
Well, I've got plenty in reserve, if that's what you mean. If it comes to a battle of wills, you won't find me lacking.
Back you against anybody.
Thank you. Anyway, look, Alf will be entertaining more now he's married, won't he? I mean, all his council colleagues trooping through for swanky dinners. I somehow don't see outside caterers in a kitchenette. I think that makes my fun.
Ma'am, I know you're married to a counsellor now, but if you're not prepared to muck in...
What you on about?
Look, come back with me not so busy, will you?
Oh,
So I asked my granddad anyway, Phyllis, about Sam Tyndall's Pool's win.
Oh, what did he say?
I thought you weren't interested.
I'm not, but tell me anyway.
Well, it seems he did have a win, and he did put his money into property.
Oh, did he now?
Not interested. You're all over him now, you know he's worth a bob or two, you little gold digger.
Hey, you little scamp. I'll tell your mother over you.
But when I think how you've been with him, Phyllis, I've seen him speechless with grief, I have. In that bus shelter out there after an interview with you, crying into his little muffler, you should have seen it.
Hey, shut up, his ear.
Aye, but there's your other beau, look.
What beau?
Percy. I don't see you rushing to serve him anymore.
You serve him.
Right.
Now, Sam, what can I get for you, love?
Noticed, have you, Percy, how she's cool towards you?
I thought it was unusually pleasant in here this morning.
Ah, but any idea why, though?
No, but just let's be thankful for small mercies, shall we? I'll have a beef tea and a flapjack.
Right, I want that Knockrights loading bay by 12:30 the latest, George.
It's like wacky races out there this morning, Ross, but count on me.
I do, George, I do.
Well, I've got you. Still okay about my holidays, isn't it?
Holidays?
Yeah, the winter break in Tenerife, 3rd to the 10th of March.
All right for Sam, innit?
Well, it's a late availability, they want to know as soon as possible.
Good, I'll get you covered. I just hope I can find someone as reliable as you, George.
You're a belter. I'll see you.
Yep.
George, any joy?
Yeah, you just give me the green light.
Oh, great. I'll pop down with a deposit at dinner time.
Oh, right. And, here's my share. All counted out.
What I think people think?
Well, they can think what they want. Hey, I'm right looking forward to it, aren't you?
Ooh, what?
A week in the sun.
Yeah, great. Oh.
3rd of March, your holiday, wasn't it? Not the 5th of Feb.
Yeah, that's right. I must dash.
Yeah, me too.
Keep an eye on things, Ivy, will you? And an ear open for the phone. Got a bit of shopping to do.
Right you are, Mr. Bowen.
Shopping. You wouldn't credit it, would you? Baldwin with a carrier bag. It'd be like a cat with a bone.
Well, it's love, innit? Yeah, it's everywhere you look, isn't it? Except over here.
Oh. Well, I don't think it is love. Because I don't think Baldwin's heard of love. You get more romance in our Jack. No, I think he's just loving all scandal and shame he's managed to stir up.
Yeah, but he's feeling like the cock of the dunghill.
Beguiling an innocent young lass into his lair. Yeah. Ooh, the dirty oddity.
Hey, now, come on, lasses. Is this any of our business?
If we're working for a sex maniac, it flipping well is.
Hello, Curly, mate.
Oh, Mr. Baldwin.
Is Terry around?
No, he's fiddling with the van in Inkerman Street.
Broken down again, is it?
No, it's just a bit of fine-tuning, you know.
Oh, right. Keeping you busy, aren't he?
Yeah, we're snowed under, actually. We've got a big job on this afternoon.
Right, well, it's work I come to talk to you about, actually. Terry be back soon, will he?
Yes, soon. Very soon. But listen, you don't have to wait, you know. I mean, we are a partnership, 50-50 and all that.
All right, well, in that case, I might be able to put a bit of business your way.
Oh, well, I don't know.
It's a week's work for me from the 3rd to the 10th of March. Got George on holiday. I thought you might be able to fit me in amongst your other commitments.
No. Nope, sorry. We're full. We're chocker that week.
Well, you do amaze me. It's only a couple of weeks ago you were begging me for work.
Yeah, well, things have developed rather quickly, sorry.
You know, something tells me that you're talking through your string knickers, mate.
Well, hard ched, Mr. Baldwin, because we're full, sorry.
I don't believe you.
It's neither here or there what you believe, is it?
Right, well, let's have a look.
Look, I've told you, we're full. You better go, bye-bye.
I was only trying to do you a favour, mate.
Yeah, well, in future, mate, don't bother, because favours from you we can do without.
Suit yourself.
Hiya, Mike. What can we do for you?
Oh, nothing, apparently.
You what?
I came here to offer you a week's work, but...
But what? That's fantastic.
Well, you better argue about that with your partner.
Are you?
Yeah, he's just told me to stick it. See ya.
See ya. You did what, Curly?
Look, Terry, I can explain. It was
You
just...
better, mate. Because my van needs a new radiator and there's nought in the kitty. So start talking, big mouth. And you better make it good, because otherwise you are a dead man.
It's a matter of principle, though, Terry.
Yeah. You've got the principles, I've got an engine full of corroded parts.
But it's principle. Why can't you be sympathetic?
I am being sympathetic, which is why I'm listening instead of fisting you. I mean, what is Susan Barlow to you, eh? When has she ever given you a second look?
Because Baldwin was in there first, wasn't he? With his aftershave and his jag and his careful combing. I was working on her slowly.
You live in a dream, Curly.
Well, so what? So what if I do? So do you. It's still feelings, though, Terry. I can't sleep for thinking that he's forcing her and she's unwilling, or he's blackmailing her, or he's keeping her a prisoner in that flat.
You have been watching too much late-night telly.
Those things happen all the time, Terry. And whatever you say, he seduced that girl. Now, do we, cheap and cheerful, want anything to do with a man like that?
Curly, we want to be men like that.
Well, you may, but I certainly don't.
But we want to get the business moving, don't we? And we've got to work at it, right? And most people able to offer us work are going to be corrupt somehow. I mean, anybody going up nowadays, Curly, is going up on the back of somebody else.
I know, I can work it all out philosophically. But I can't lie to me heart, Terry.
God, you know, you sound like something out of a song by Wham.
I find his conduct disgusting.
You are just jealous, mate.
Just jealous. It's the most terrible feeling imaginable.
Look, I am gonna drop you in a minute. You've got to forget it, right? You can't come in here and alienate one of the best sources of our work. You could have put a kibosh on the old flaming thing. Big Mouth Baldwin could have us blacked just like that.
Well, that's all a fella needs, innit? When he's heartbroken, roughed up by his best mate.
Oh, God.
Where are you going?
I was gonna put a kettle on. All right. You win. I've got my March proof set on now. Look. Dear dejected Coronation Street. She's a typical 80s young woman. She doesn't bat an eyelid at lads her own age. I mean, what can they give her, eh? A load of moaning? Lost skin? Unemployed kids? Naff all, mate. So she goes with the first successful-looking bloke she sees. I mean, I admit it is laughable. But even Baldwin better watch out, because there's a lot bigger fish in the gourd than him, mate. And a bird like Susan Barlow, she's easy prey.
Oh, shut up, Terry.
Look, what's the matter now? You have got to concentrate on being that bigger fish.
You sound just like Baldwin. Treating people as other merchandise, so you can buy and sell them.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the Rovers for a pint. Here's some money. Fix a van.
But what about the Parsons removal?
Do it yourself.
Hey, Percy. Hello.
Mrs. Pearce, I'm very averse at being stopped at the moment. I've got Randy squawking the place down waiting for his millet. Beside which, I'm feeling a bit dodgy after Betty Turpin's curry.
Oh, I'm surprised at you not knowing about Sam winning pools.
Me? Well, why should I know?
I've heard he's got it sunk in property.
Oh, that could mean anything, couldn't it? Property, a couple of hen houses on a tip.
Or a chain of posh hotels. Toodaloo.
Toodaloo.
Hello, Mr. Sugden.
Hello, love.
Here you go.
love.
We've finally delivered our crisps. This is what Alf lent us yesterday.
Just put them down there, would you, love?
Right. Oh, am I glad to get out of that pub. It smells like an opium den.
Yeah.
Betty's curry, a complete flop.
Oh, yeah, Alf's been hitting the liver sauce.
Oh, what news on the house front?
Well, I'm having a bit of a slow day. Alf is behaving very evasive. He's very difficult to corner. He's just gone to a council meeting, actually, but, Oh, hello, Susan.
Hi.
Now you've just missed Deirdre, love. She's gone to fetch Tracy from school.
Yes, I know. I was waiting until she'd gone.
Oh, you weren't.
Well, I just didn't much fancy a scene, that's all.
It's upsetting, this, isn't it?
Anyway, will you give her that? It's for Tracy's birthday.
Of course I will, lover, yes.
Thanks.
Bye.
Well, didn't expect to see her around here so soon.
Thick-skinned, aren't they, some people, eh?
Look, I'm sorry.
I coped. You're looking at a man who's just hooked a piano and a van on his own.
I'm sorry.
A piano curl. I had to lift it on its end, and drop it in the back on one lot of casters, and push and pull on me Todd. And then there was a wardrobe, a brass bedstead, an old sideboard. Yeah, and then I had to unload it all at the other end, mate.
Yeah, well, I'm extremely sorry, Terry.
Yeah, well, look. I'm sorry too. For threatening to bash your head in. I mean, I sympathise, Curl. I mean, I felt the same way over Andrea, but I was a bit more involved with her.
Yeah, granted.
With a baby on the way and all that. Nevertheless, love is a many splendid thing, as my dad says. But honestly, the only remedy for this sort of thing, it's work. To hoist yourself out of the dumps, you've got to do it with hard graft, mate.
And that's just what I intend to do.
Good. Because like I said, Curly, I coped. On my own. And that doubles my earnings, mate. And I never was into helping lame dogs.
I'm not a lame dog, Terry.
We'll start proving it, eh?
Oh. You're in a good mood all of a sudden.
Well, they'd be right to be, Hunter.
It's counting all that lovely money, isn't it?
You're very fiscal, you aren't you, Audrey?
Well, we're both very physical, aren't we, love? And long may it continue, eh?
Fiscal, you crated, money fond.
Oh! Well, so would you be if you'd opened as many tins of span as me.
Hey, I'm not criticising, though. I mean, I've always been able to make it, but up till now I haven't spent much of it. Hey, I'll tell you what, let's go out on the town on a spree tonight, shall we?
Oh, let's, yes.
Right, a couple of pints just to wash away the taste of Betty's curry, and then we go to that trattoria. What do you say?
I say, you should go to council meetings more often. You've come back a new man.
Well, I didn't go to a council meeting.
Where'd you go?
You'll find out in due course.
Oh, come on. You've got to give me a clue now. I've had dire suspense. Was it about our house?
Go on, then. Yes, it was.
Oh, what?
No, I'm not saying any more. You go get your slap on and get your glad ready.
I'm going.
And don't be all night about it.
I'm sorry, Mr. Sugden, we're just shutting.
Never mind, I've a bit of business with Mrs. Pierce.
Oh, I'll just go and fetch her, eh? Hey, the plot thickens. Percy wants a word with you.
Oh, does he?
Business, he said, but I reckon he's got wind of your shifting loyalties. You're going to have a duel, are you? Pistols at dawn and all that.
Martin, shift that slot bucket before somebody steps in it.
All right. Back to work with a thud, eh?
Yes, I popped down to the Bowls Club for a game of dominoes, and I put one or two feelers out about Sam Tyndall's pools when I was able to discover one or two facts. That's if you're still interested.
Oh, I thought I'd get you sleuthing.
Well, do you want to know or not?
Oh, I may as well.
Very well. In 1958, he did have a pools win, and quite a substantial one at that, though I wasn't able to ascertain the exact amount. Now, the property you mentioned turned out to be a row of houses and a shop in Chorley. That's all. Well, I've been rid myself once and for all of your unwelcome attentions. I'll bid you good day and proceed home with lightened tread.
You were right, Martin.
Always right, Philly.
A row of houses and a shop in Chorley. Oh, Sam Tyndall, property tycoon. Oh, wait till next time I'm stood next to him.
How was the interview then?
Oh, OK. He seemed to think I was confident and taught well. And he thought I was generally able and trustworthy. He seemed quite hopeful. As hopeful as they can be, I suppose. There was a bit of a hairy moment, though, when he asked me why I left my last job. I'm sure I must have turned to jelly and I went a bit red. I just said that it was obvious that it was a dead-end job and I'd rather sign on than waste my life away. He said he admired my courage. Ooh, if only he knew the whole story, eh?
I bet he adored you.
Do you think they'll investigate? What if they find out it was my dad?
No, they won't. No, they're too busy chasing people like me that pay thousands a year in tax.
Are you okay?
Hey? Yeah, why? Why'd you?
You just seem a bit nervous, that's all.
Oh, does it notice? Well, I am a bit, actually. Well, you see, I've got something to tell you, and I can't wait to get you into some nice little exotic restaurant somewhere.
Well, actually, I was going to cook us something. I've bought a duck and some broccoli.
Oh, well, it's even better. I'll get the candles out. There's always a spare bottle of wine or two in the cupboard.
I bought you that Steely Dan record as well.
Oh, great. Great. Well, put it on then.
It is on.
Hey? Oh, yeah. Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Hey, you're not going to make an announcement in the Rovers, are you? I don't want to be inhibited by all that lot.
Look, don't fret yourself, love. By the time we get in the Rovers, you'll be in full possession of all the facts.
Oh. Alfie, you've made an offer, haven't you? I'm sorry for guessing.
Yeah, go on then, you say hi. Well, I thought to myself, dash it, I'll put my money where my mouth is, so I put a bid in.
Oh, it's such a lot of money, though, Al.
Yeah, well, £11,000 isn't as bad as 40,000.
11, but it was selling for 40. Didn't they laugh in your face?
No, they thought it was a very realistic offer.
Look, Alfie, either I'm very stupid.
You see, love, it's this that I've decided to buy.
This?
Aye. Well, we don't want to go live among all them posh beggars, do we? And it's dead handy, isn't it? I mean, it's just right for the shop. And we can customise with all the money we save.
Number 11, Coronation Street?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I know it doesn't look very good at the moment, but it will look marvellous. You're speechless, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm really.
Come on, let's go get that drink, eh?
Yeah. Better make mine a large one, Alf.
That was terrific.
It's all right, I suppose. Nothing special.
No, it was absolutely terrific. Now it's my turn to give you a surprise.
Is it a job?
Yeah. I know you must be torn 50 ways at the moment. You know, between your father, me, your friends in Newcastle, but... Well, I know what I want.
Thank goodness.
And to underline that and hopefully give you something concrete to build on, well, would you marry me? You don't have to answer straight away. I mean, I know there must be thousands of things to take into consideration, but, well, would you wear that while you're chewing them over?
It's like something out of King Solomon's mines. Oh, Mike, thank you. But, I mean, it never even crossed my mind, marriage.
I know. You just think about it, all right? Just think about it. Well, it's a spot of washing up for me, I think.